let's try this again. So yeah, this is at the Spain event they had, where they had the full build of the game. I think it's Gruard or Groward, however you pronounce his tag. I'm just going to try not to say it to not butcher it. Playing the Olimar, he got us a lot of different information as well. So we start out, stage isn't amazing, but you get, you know, it's the camera quality is good enough and it's kind of zoomed in a good spot. You can still get a good amount of information out of this. And right from the get-go, you're going to see, now when you side B, let me see if my mouse will show up over here. Alright, yeah. Now when you side B, it's a little hard to see there. Let me go back 5 seconds. When you side B, there's now a trail, and this is more of an aesthetic change. But it's cool nonetheless. It has that like their colored trail kind of following them, giving you a better idea of where they were going. That's a nice little thing. They did a lot of aesthetic changes like that in this game that just made it kind of cleaner overall, and I'm a fan of that. Something else I feel that I'll point out going forward with Olimar is a lot of his animations are very Brawl-esque, in that they're not as long, drawn out, and chunky in a sense, but they're more like quick pop, 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 and it's a lot more like quick and fluid. And not to say Smash 4 isn't fluid, but things are much more pronounced than that. It's like up smash, big thing, and this you'll see it's like pop, jab, jab. So you'll see what I'll point it out going forward. Hits with a fair there. That's, I mean, I'm not gonna worry too much about damage values on attacks for the most part. The big thing for damage that I'm going to be addressing is like side B, because that's very clear and easy to find out comparatively. Like with fair or any attack or aerial like that involving a Pikmin, you kind of you have to look at the different colors, and we don't even know if their attributes are the same, because from some of the review that someone else did, I think it was Blue Banana, you know, red F Smash Fresh in 1v1 is seemingly doing as much as or more than purple F Smash does in Smash 4. So we don't know if there's been a raw damage increase or a like a red increase on their damage or anything like that, but side B is usually pretty consistent. It's like red, yellow, blue do the same amount, white does more, and then purple does its own distinctive amount because it's a hard-hitting move. So that right there, that was an example of his grab with 2 Pikmin. And the way his grab works now, for those that don't know, is it uses all 3 Pikmin. And the more Pikmin you have, the longer it goes. So if you have 1 Pikmin, it's not... I don't think we have any footage of using 1 Pikmin. 1 Pikmin, if it's anything like that, it looks like it's rather short. But so like 1 Pikmin goes way less short than 3 Pikmin. But 3 Pikmin, from looking at it from people playing, goes longer than white Pikmin went in Smash 4 for the grab. So we're essentially getting a buff to our grab range when using 3 Pikmin. So what that's going to do is that's going to kind of put a heavier focus on managing our lineup and having more Pikmin. It's not necessary to have them. It's not like, oh, if you don't have them, you're not going to be able to grab, or if you only have one, you're not going to be able to grab. You're just going to have to do it in different ways. I don't believe we have any footage of the dash grab, but from what I've heard, it, like when you do it, instead of like running and sliding forward a little bit, you kind of just like abruptly stop, and I'm assuming the grab comes out from there. I'm looking forward to seeing footage of it if we ever get it. I know Smash Bros Spain had some more footage. They're just, you know, waiting to upload it whenever they can. They've been doing a lot of work, so I imagine it's coming as it comes. But yeah, so with this extra grab range, that means our pivot grab is ridiculously long, which you will see in this game. It'll be coming up later. But the 2 grab honestly looks like decent grab range. We don't know if the dead zone's still there. I don't think I've heard anything about it, but I mean, it's not, I don't think it's on anyone's priority list to test who have played it. The only people I know who've played it really were him right there, the Olimar playing Groward, however you pronounce it. And I know there's some Japanese players playing, but I haven't seen anything about them about the dead zone. So yeah, that's like the grab. So this is something I want to point out. So that blue Pikmin right there, that's caught running on a ledge. It kind of like got stuck on it, and this is something that can happen in Smash 4, and it's a really annoying thing. It only happened with the blue in this case, because it can happen with all 3 of your Pikmin in Smash 4. But what happens is it pretty much gets stuck running on this ledge, and whistling does not bring them back. The only way to get them to stop running is to go near them enough, kind of like in that Pibble range. Pibble is the phrase we use for the area around Olimar, where you can kind of like use a Pikmin. So it's like if Olimar's right here and there's like a Pikmin over here or something, you know, and it might not necessarily be right on you, but it's still in your Pibble range. You could use it for an attack. If you were to do an attack, it would kind of like teleport in your hand. So you'll see that issue seemingly is still in, where Pikmin can get caught on a ledge, running at it, stuck there, and the only way to get them back is to go near them. And you'll see he kind of jumps near it again, and then it gets back into his line. There's a lot of footage, and there's a lot of stuff in this that I just want to touch on. You'll saw there, his whistle is incredibly fast. More so than previous games, it looks like. So he jumps. And you'll also notice that his whistle animation seems different. Whereas in previous games, he kind of reeled his head back and then he went in for the whistle. Now it looks like his head is just always forward and he just whistle. And it's very, like, it's super fast. Like, he went right into that, and you know, it was over almost instantly. That's something this fine Olimar's been talking about, and pretty much every Japanese Olimar tweet I've seen about it has also mentioned just his whistle is wild. Like, it just seems really good. Armor's still in. We don't know the frame data on it, but it is still in, so you still have that. It's seemingly faster. That's really interesting too, because in Brawl, Olimar's whistle was Super Armor frames 2 through 14, first active frame 21. It was able to be wave bounced as well to shift your momentum. So it was a fantastic landing option. Ton of armor, you could wave bounce it. Short first active frame after the armor, like there was essentially 7 frames of lag. In Smash 4, it was armor frames 6 through 12, first active frame 21 as well. You couldn't wave bounce it, so they pretty much nerfed the armor, took away the wave bounce, but they kept it as fast as it always was. Same first active frame, just less armor. This game is looking like it's got a shorter first active frame, and I would argue at least the same armor as Smash 4, maybe more. We don't know. I think the 6 frames of armor they gave you in Smash 4 were really good anyway. I mean, yeah, it was hard to use, but it wasn't like Brawl levels of busted, although I'm not going to complain if they give us that. And it's unconfirmed if you can wave bounce it. We do know they have taken away or at least the person who tried it couldn't do it, the B reverse Pikmin pluck. So you kind of lose that ability to shift your momentum with that. But let's get back to more of this footage. So you'll see here, he went into an F smash, immediately into an up smash. Alright, let me go back a little more. And you'll see it's just super quick. Forward smash is just a really good move. It always has been. In Brawl, or in Smash 4, it was active frames 11 through 29. Hitbox is active that entire time. First active frame is 40. That's 11 frames of lag after the animation ends. You'll see it looks something very similar here. Goes into it, and then he immediately goes into an up smash, and then now that's over. You can, when you up smash, it's looking like you can act before that Pikmin even touches the ground. And that's really good. Just like having your full set of smashes all be really good, really lagless, is something that's kind of like a trademark of Olimar. So I'm excited to see them putting up smash back in that grouping, you know, because in Smash 4 was kind of more of a hard read tool, or a low percent combo tool with like down throw. Because apparently, from what I've seen from Japanese tweets and stuff, F smash and down smash are seemingly unchanged. I know Gruward, God, I'm so bad at that name, has also thought that maybe down smash might be safe on shield with the right colors. He's not 100% sure. It's just something he mentioned it might be from testing. Down smash was always your most lagless smash. It had a first active frame of 39 in Smash 4, so it's one quicker than forward smash. But it also starts 1 frame earlier. But up smash added that list as well is super good. Up smash is also said to be safe on shield, which you'll see, or at least it looks like, with the purple. So there's just a lot of quick options Olimar has to really just hit hard and punish opponent near him. And that's something I want to point out. So in Ultimate, there's been just a general game speed increase of everyone, and I think that's a really good thing for Olimar. because Olimar was traditionally slow. Olimar was traditionally slow in Brawl and Smash 4. And while, yeah, you know, that was to be expected, he had really bad movement speed. That man was zooming in this game. And I think that's really good because while, yes, everyone is moving faster, you know, us moving faster, even if they're moving faster too, it still allows us to cover more distance in the short amount of time. So, yeah, we might not be able to necessarily run from everybody if they're going faster, but now we might have an easier time following up on things or covering an option fast enough because we can get there. Because before, we'd have to move slow and not always be able to reach it, and now we can hit, run, catch up. And you're going to see he just, like, bolts. That was fast. His jab 1 and 2 seems to be the same. That's really nice. It's a great close quarter combat option. Sets him into a lot of stuff. I know some people were mentioning that jab grab is still a thing, so that's really good. I assume it'll be character dependent like it does in Smash 4. Some characters it just doesn't work on. Will I do analysis on other fighters? I'm less inclined to. I generally try to talk about what I know the most, / interested in, and Olimar is definitely up there for that for me. I mean, I could potentially do it on other fighters, but I don't know if I'm qualified enough. Like, if I watch, like, a Dr. Mario match, like, I like to mess around with Dr. Mario, but I don't think I really know Dr. Mario. Like, with Olimar, it's just, like, a wealth of knowledge that I can use to compare and contrast and really theory craft on where it'll go from there, but with other characters, it's a bit harder, so I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Megan. I'm about to quit Olimar, now you got hella buffs. Dude, that's, like, every person on the internet. I'm seeing, like, and this isn't a jab at anybody, right? So don't take this the wrong way. But it's like everyone's like, man, dude, I was so ready to quit Olimar, but now he might be top tier. I think I'm just gonna have to come back. You know, it's Olimar looking easy and broken. Oh my god, that up smash. It's like, you know, I saw a lot of Brawl Olimars, like, oh my god, this looks ridiculous. A lot of Smash 4 Olimars who were gonna quit or did quit early, like, oh, let me get into it. And, you know, that's great. I like it when people play the character, but, you know, you guys looking for the easy way out? I don't think you should be playing Olimar at all. I said hi. What are you talking about? So it'll be interesting to see how many Olimar mains actually stick it out, especially if they find that he's got a high skill cap, which I mean he always does. But I think going into this game, he might have a higher one. They might put. I think there's more of an emphasis on Pikmin management, at least maintaining your order, like your number of Pikmin with the grab being dependent on that. We don't know too much about it. One thing we do know though about his grab, for those unsure, I forgot to mention this earlier. So his grab is the distance is dependent on the amount of Pikmin you have, right? So 3 Pikmin will go farther than everything else. And one of the fears I had originally was, well, they're doing 3 Pikmin, how are they going to do, you know, are they going to get rid of the Pikmin, the color dependent throw changes, or like, you know, up throw killing with blues, or down throw with reds having less? And it's like, no, they don't. It's just whatever the first Pikmin in your line is, it's going to maintain, it's going to get that attribute, that buff, that nerf, whatever it is. So if you grab with the blue in the front, you're getting the blue kill throw. If you grab with the red, you're going to get less knockback, most likely. Alfred made a video that said Olimar mains hate everyone. I don't hate everyone. No, you're not late, Rydell. Hey, B, how's it going? I'm about 35 seconds in, and I've been going for like 15, 16 minutes, so it's a long grind on the Olimar talk. Trash 4 Olimar is perfectly fine. Smash 4 Olimar was not a character for people who liked working hard, who didn't like working hard. If you want an easy win and you want to feel like you're losing because your character, don't play Olimar, because you're gonna get in a cycle of self-deprecation about why your character's bad and all this, and instead of just realizing that you're bad, and it's not gonna work well. New Olimar looks crazy. Yes, he does. His helmet cracks. Not only does his helmet crack, but there was some other thing too, but I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was, but it was some other like totally arbitrary buff or like change. But yeah, as I was saying, jab, jab, grab works really well. Also, did you know that? Oh, I remember that Tsubasa. It was on the treehouse, right, with the tail. Might play Olimar till Plant comes out. I think everyone should play Olimar. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody play Olimar so that I can play him and I have matchup advantages on everybody. But yeah, he jab jab grabs or he jab jabs Luigi here. It's said to still have jab jab grab on a lot of characters, so that's good. I think his jab seems to be unchanged. I don't anticipate them changing the frame data on it. You know, it's probably still frame 4. It was faster. Well, I mean, let's fucking go, because I can't tell you how many times I've got outsped by a frame 3 or 2 jab, but if it's frame 4, that's totally fine. His down tilt and up tilt are supposedly also very similar in terms of, like, knockback. Like, I was talking to one of them, and they told me that down tilt pretty much does the same knockback angle and all that, so it's still probably a good combo starter, follow-up tool, potentially anti-air or, like, ledge punish. Olimar was also always viable. Does the jab jab grab work only with 3 Pikmin? I don't know that. I have not seen any footage of dash grab. There is more footage coming later when Smash Bros Spain is able to upload it. I don't know if dash grab's included in that, but it's too early for me to say if it works. But from what I'm told, jab jab grab will give you the distance, or jab jab will give you the distance to be able to grab. I mean, to be honest, you might even be able to jab jab run up F smash, you know, depending on their distance, because you can cancel your dash and anything now. And with that said, I think smash stick will be very important for Olimar. While running down tilts is really good and potentially running up tilts, I think running down smash and forward smash is going to be crazy good, especially if they're safe on shield. Smash 4 Olimar was peak Olimar in terms of design. I agree. Smash 4 Olimar was such a tight and well done package, and it allowed for so much depth in his play that you were able to really just kind of create whatever you wanted all the time. The issue with Smash 4 with Olimar in Smash 4 wasn't that he was bad, it's that everything else was bullshit above him. So it kind of just like weighed down harder on him. Plus he's already just a higher skill cap, or he's a high skill cap character, so you already have to put in a lot of work to be good with him. Luigi's fine, he's got jabbed. Oh, I gotta. So he jabbed and he ran and he got up bead. So right there you can see he went for a side B. It does about 2.1 or 2.2% a tick, I think, right now. That's like a straight double damage increase on side B for red, yellow, blue. I assume all of their damage is the same. I don't think I have hard confirmation for that yet, but it would make sense if they are. No, that's a straight damage increase. Something that I do want to bring to light is, I don't remember how much they did in Brawl, red, yellow, and blue. Purples did like 6% in Brawl, and then in Smash 4, they vastly nerfed the amount of damage on that. Like, when Smash 4 first came out, Pikmin side B was doing 1.3% for red, yellow, blue, and 2.7% for whites. And then on the patch where they buffed Olimar, they nerfed red, yellow, blue down to 1.1%, and they buffed white to 3.7%. So, you know, this is already just a flat damage increase. This might not stay the same. They might change it in an upcoming patch. Whites seem to do about 4-ish%, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. It could be the same exact as Smash 4, and I could have just not noticed with the percents and all that, maybe with another color on him. But overall, the damage is increased on that, and that's really nice. Could that be because of the multiplier? Though I don't think there's... 2 reasons I don't think that matters. One, you're going to be in a 1v1 anyway. If you're playing competitively, like, I'm not going to worry about like free-for-all damage values for Olimar. It's going to be 1v1 based. So even if the multiplier is there, it's still a raw damage increase. And then the multiplier, I think, is only like 20% or something like that. I don't think it's, you know, it's definitely not an entire like doubled amount. So overall, it's a damage increase there. Well, there it is again. Whistle just being super fast. Olimar kind of gets slapped up to the beginning of this game, but you'll see he kind of gets his footing a little bit later. B still being the same. We don't know with up B if it operates like Smash 4, because in Smash 4, you would up B. There were a few things about up B that made it very interesting and made it better for the most part. One, every color had its own weight value, except red, yellow, and blue shared a weight value. Purple was the heaviest and white was the lightest. So if you carried 3 whites, it was going to give you more distance and all of that than 3 purples. But another really important thing about up B, which we don't know if it's in this game yet, is when Olimar, like, let's say you stage spiked Olimar, like, right here's a wall. You stage spike Olimar. He flies off. He's going towards the blast zone, the corner of the blast zone in the bottom. His Pikmin are going to trail along at a slower speed. So what you could do is you would get knocked away, and you would up B to cancel your momentum to recover. And the Pikmin, they would not be near you, but they would still be following you in your line, technically. So what would happen is you would up B, and it would start the up B, and they would kind of try and get in your line, and they would hover around you. And they would technically be, like, in a state between desynced and in your line, where you could carry them with you without having to actually carry them and weigh down your recovery. So it allowed you to get, like, stage spiked with, like, three Pikmin or something like that, and oftentimes recover with 3 Pikmin or 2 Pikmin if one of them dropped out of your line or anything like that. So we don't know if that's still in, but if that's still in, that's really good for Olimar. It allows him to not be punished all the time for getting hit with numerous Pikmin off stage. It all depends if it's the way Pikmin are still coded. It looks like they're still very similar in terms of how they follow you. So it's too early to say at this point. I mean, I remember back in Brawl, my friend used to tell me they're going to get rid of Olimar's armor on Whistle in Smash 4. It's a bug, and I mean, look, we're 2 games later and we still got it, so you never know. That might, honestly, it might just be the nature of giving Pikmin weighted values. Like, even when you don't up B, the weight of Pikmin still matter. Whites come back to you faster in the air. Purples are almost always the slowest to come back. So you can oftentimes manage your line real quick. It's like, say you want a purple, but like a red and blue, you also have red and blue out there. They're going to come back to you first. So if you're off stage, you can still throw them and then get a purple in your line and recover and have the other 2 out there. So there are ways you can manage your lineup like that. And if they have their weight values, I anticipate that's still going to be the same moving forward. F smash, fair. There's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, that was an example of his standing grab with 3 Pikmin. Something to keep in mind is, too, there's also a short hop damage multiplier. So whenever you do a short hop aerial, it's actually 0.85%, or it's 85% as strong. So there is a damage nerf on that. So you'll see that when you play. So here he did a 3 Pikmin standing grab. I don't know if it would have gone farther. There was that stick there. But overall, I think it was just a good idea, like a good display of how long it is. Trying to go back as far as I can to when it was at a maximum distance. Seems to be the max distance of it. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a 3 Pikmin standing grab. That is a healthy amount of distance. I like this one best. Like, that is a lot of distance between Olimar. We don't know if different colors affect distance. From what we've been told, it doesn't. I don't think we have any 100% hard confirmation on it. But if that's the case, that means purple grabs are not a detriment anymore. So that could be good. I don't think we know any of the multipliers on the Pikmin or anything like that either, in terms of their raw, like, numerical values. We just know, like, blue Pikmin are still for up throws. Red Pikmin, I think I saw they still have less knockback on throws. But that's just a good indicator. That is a long grab. That's a standing grab. You'll see the pivot grab coming up, and it is equally as ridiculous. And it's still nice and lagless. There we go. Let me. Oh my god. I don't know if for anyone who follows me on Twitter, if you saw me tweet it out, that pick. trying to go back frame by frame to get the exact. Look at that, baby. That is max distance pivot grab. Nice and long. Nice and lagless. You still gonna be pivot grabbing in this game. No need to worry there. It is a good ass move. Catch someone with that, baby. Woohoo! But something I do want to bring up, and that we don't know if it's confirmed or not. I'm assuming, based off the new grab animation, it will not be in the game, as they seem to have been taking steps to kind of normalize his grab. In Smash 4, if you grabbed somebody with a standing grab, a pivot grab, and a dash grab, there were actually slight variations in between that. And the reason for that was, when, let's say you do a standing grab, right? Olimar's here, person's here. You do a standing grab. Okay, they get pulled into right here. This is how it works. If you do a dash grab, Olimar goes in, and the Pikmin then goes out and then pulls them in. So you're closer. So what that meant was, you could actually follow up easier in some cases on a dash grab than you could a standing grab. And pivot grab is the exact same way, just in the opposite direction. You're standing here, Olimar slides back, grab pulls them in, but it pulls them in to where you started the grab, and now where Olimar is. So now there's more distance between you. So the benefit of doing the pivot grab in Smash 4 was you had the distance, but you potentially lost out on follow-ups. And that's why sometimes you just straight up cannot follow up with a down throw raw back air on a pivot grab, or even a standing grab in some cases, where you could with a dash grab, because you're closer to them. So we don't know if that's going to be like that in Ultimate. It doesn't look like it's going to be based off the new grab animation. And I think that's for the better. I would rather have a standard, more consistent grab that is always going to work, whether it's pivot grab, dash grab, or standing grab. But that's also something to keep in mind. It looks like it's pretty good here. It's kind of hard to see. Like, he gets in there really fast, and then he back throws him. And I think he had a purple in front. Let me check, actually. Shift. No, he had a red in front. Okay. He back throws him here. It did 9.1%. Let me think. If he had a red, back throw fresh in Smash 4 with a blue does 15 something, I think. Hey, MG Dragon, how's it going? So it seems to be a rather strong throw overall. Still, I mean, 9% damage with a red is not bad at all. Like, that's more than a lot of people's regular throws do. So it depends on the one that's closest to Luigi. Yes, the way it works is the first Pikmin in your line. It's pretty much like if you had a line that was red, yellow, blue, and you grabbed, it's going to go red farthest out. Red goes first, then yellow, then blue in the back. And the one in the front is the one that affects its attributes. So if you grab with the blue, you're going to have the increased throw damage and knockback. So it's the same way as Smash 4, where you're going to want to manage to get your blue Pikmin in the front when you want that kill throw. It's now using the other Pikmin in your line for the grab animation. I don't know how this will affect throw combos. Down throw you can supposedly combo on at low percents, potentially mid-ish percents too. We don't know. From what I've seen of some down throw footage, which we might get to, I don't remember if it's in these two clips. It might have been in the treehouse. Down throw sends them really far out, it looked like. But with a red Pikmin, it might work better. I don't know how fast the Pikmin's first active frame is after a throw, because you do use all three, but does that mean they're going to, like, desync and kind of hang around and waste time or whatever after you do your throw? In Smash 4, when you grab with just one Pikmin, let's say you have only one Pikmin in your line, and you grab somebody and you down throw, you can't immediately follow up. That Pikmin is still stuck in their animation. You have to wait a moment and then do it. And that sometimes ruins your combos. If you're fighting someone like Luigi, for example, he's going to nair. So it's hard to say at this point, but I'm hoping they let you do it. It seems like it'll be fine. If it's anything like Nana and Popo with Ice Climbers, Nana jumps around with Popo, like jumps around Popo while he's grabbing, but they can get their double Ice Climber follow-ups off stuff. So I think it'll be fine. Am I ready for the buzz to keep shitting on Oli? I think He's interested. I don't think a lot of Olimar players will like Olimar if he requires a lot of work. They want something easy. They want something that's good and strong without having really hard drawbacks to work around. And I mean, that's fine. That's totally their opinion. I'm not gonna like bash it in for it. I hope there's a lot less shitting on Olimar in this game than there was in Smash 4. Cause God, it's annoying. I was guilty of it at first too, but I kind of reworked my mentality much earlier on than most people. And I was like, okay, yeah, he's got flaws. Work around them. You know, if you're gonna play a character, accept his flaws. Don't just shit on him the whole time because you're bad enough and you can't work around them. But I digress. Isn't there also a chance with the new grab someone could kill all your Pikmin in one swoop? I don't think that'll happen because in Smash 4, when you grab, your Pikmin is intangible. So, you know, when you have Smash, the Pikmin is out, its hurt box is out, it's ready to be hit, whatever. It can trade, it can die, whatever. When you grab, you cannot interact with that Pikmin. It can only interact with you. So it can go through attacks, it can go through anything, essentially. That's why, a good example, it can go through reflectors. You can't reflect Olimar's grab. You can turn Olimar around. You know, if Palutena puts out her barrier thing, you can grab it and the Pikmin just goes through it. So they're intangible. So I anticipate all three Pikmin will still be intangible there. I couldn't see them changing it for any reason now. So that shouldn't be an issue. How good do you think Olimar looks overall? I think he looks pretty good. We don't know everything about him. You know, in Smash 4, I think he was a really good character. I think he was just really hard to play, and the tip-top of Smash 4 were really oppressive in a lot of ways that kind of put him down in some areas. But we've got some changes that are looking really promising for him overall. It doesn't seem like there's really any hard nerfs to him from Smash 4. His up smash is much better, potentially safe on shield. That's a big thing. That's a great out of shield option. His whistle is seemingly faster, which is really interesting because I don't know why they would have done that, but it's already a really fast move, but that seems good. And overall, a lot of the stuff seems similar from Smash 4. His boxing options, his other smashes. So he just looks like a pretty good character overall, and I think he'll do really well. Oh yeah, up smash just straight up apparently leads into double up smash into double up air, which was a brawl combo. So that's really nice. I have not seen any footage of Mario even fighting Olimar in that. So he back throws him here. So that was interesting. I don't know if he mistimed that or not, but I remember someone saying that in Ultimate, get up attacks from the ledge, I think now have invincibility, which they didn't in Smash 4. In Smash 4, you could actually just trade with a get up attack. If you time your attack right. Even Olimar, right? Because you can't clank during a get-up attack. So, whereas normally, like, you know, Luigi F-smashes and Olimar F-smashes, bam, Luigi just beats it, right? No problem. Well, when you get-up attack, since you can't clank, it would just attack. They would trade. You would get hit, or you would just beat it. At the least, if it was timed right, Luigi was always getting hit. Here, it looks like Luigi, it looks like Olimar shoots out a forward smash, and then Luigi get-up attacks, and you know, it could have been the way it was timed, but Luigi just kills the yellow. And that could be, one, because of the invincibility, and two, because it would mistimed it. But that is something that we might also have to keep in mind, too. If get-up attacks are invincible, it could add an interesting dynamic on how we have to punish things. Never really played much Smash 4. Oh, yeah, no, Ultimate always looking good. It seems to be a interesting, like, some of the best elements from both games with the up smash and things like that from Brawl. They did a lot of good to him in Smash 4, although people don't want to admit it. They really fleshed him out in a good way, and I think it's better for him in the long run. Nair looking real quick. I heard, or I didn't hear, but I read in some tweets that, hey Putt. I read in some tweets that apparently Nair's hits. Oh, thank you for the raid, Lady Luck herself. I appreciate it. Hello everyone. I'm just doing some Olimar analysis of Smash Bros Ultimate, breaking down some of his moves and changes and stuff like that. But what was it? Hello. Is that a Larkabark? I think that's a lowercase L. Hey, Lady Luck herself, how's it going? Modern copy. Hello, hello. I appreciate the raid. Hey, AFW 3900. I will have an awesome stream. Thank you so much. MD Dragon, you're just fine. You're just fine. My Olimar is so much better than every other character I have. Not to say my other ones are like terrible, but there's definitely like Olimar and then there's a gap. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Nair is seemingly easier to connect, which is weird because Olimar's Nair in Smash 4 was really good. It was tied with his fastest aerial. It was frame 7. And that was just a really good move. You know, you could combo into pretty much anything on the right character with the right percent and the right landing angle or whatever you did or the way you hit it in Smash 4. Any aerial, any smash, your tilts, your jab. My Diddy's amazing. I watch. You probably get that clip on deck. But so hearing that it's easier to connect is interesting. It looks faster, but that could just be placebo. I'm definitely not gonna like hard commit to it being faster. So there it is. That's the infamous scene everyone likes to share online. That baby. So this is a good example of Olimar's up smash being ridiculous. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna go to half speed. Alright, so he runs in and he up smashes with a purple, and then he jabs what I'm pretty sure before the Pikmin even touches the ground. So you see, the Pikmin had a shield. Pikmin's in the air right now, right? Jab. Pikmin's still in the air. That is ridiculous. What can I say? That's just a really, really good move. I don't know how the new Perfect Shield mechanic interacts with Pikmin. We have yet to see any of it. The only reason I bring it up is because with the way Perfect Shielding works in Ultimate, you release, like, when you get hit, when you drop shield or something, you, like, drop shield right as you get hit, and it, like, perfect shields are, right? And why that's interesting is because they said early on that it's like, let's say I'm fighting, like, Ken, right? And Ken forward smashes me. I perfect shield it. Since he forward smashed me and I perfect shield it, he should be in, like, a proportionate amount of stun compared to his forward smash. So if I was to perfect shield a jab, for instance, it would be a different amount of stun he would be in. Now, that works for most of the cast and a lot of Olimar moves. However, Olimar's Pikmin in previous games were independent bodies. And what that meant was, if I forward smash somebody, my forward smash hits them, there's hit lag with the Pikmin hitting them and themselves, but Olimar suffers none of it. It's always, when I forward smash, I'm finishing my animation at the same time every single time. I don't have a hitbox on Olimar. So I'm wondering if you perfect shield something, if you perfect shield like a Pikmin attack, will Olimar suffer stun at all, like his attack got perfect shielded, or will it be similar to Smash 4 where, you know, I can down smash somebody. Like, I can down smash a Mario, he can perfect shield it, and then he can up smash me out of his perfect shield, and I can perfect shield it back, and then I can punish his up smash with my smash. So I'm very interested to see how that'll work. If it's like Smash 4, I think that's going to be a great indirect buff for Olimar that will be even safer on perfect shield, in addition to our range, so that's really good. If not, I'm interested to see how that might end up changing us getting punished. Can you, like, up smash grab on shield? Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know if grab would work because, like, going off Smash 4 frame data, and I assume it to be very same here, Olimar's jab is frame 4. Olimar's grab is frame 10. That is not fast. Like, it's unlikely that if you up smash somebody's shield, you could grab them before they could get out of there or hit you. But anyway, he jabs him out of it. Let me put it back on regular speed. But that is just how ridiculous his purple up smash is right now. I remember reading from somewhere earlier that I think it might have been him, the Olimar player here, that broke a shield with purple up smash and a yellow up smash. So it's definitely interesting. Actually, let me see how much that white was doing. This might be stale. The white side B's probably stale. 9.3 or 9.7.3. Did about 4%. There's that down smash being quick as ever. So this is something I want to bring up, and that I'm happy about. I felt like it was pretty much a safe bet to say it was in. You can still cancel Olimar's up with aerials. You cannot air dodge out of it. So it's still aerial cancel only. But you'll see what he does right here is he cancels an aerial, and then he cancels with it in an auto cancel, so he has no lag. Or it might have just been such low lag on the move, because I know they cut a lot of the landing lag on moves. But either way, it's looking like you're going to be able to land lag, let's see, with Olimar with a lot of stuff, which is really good, because it makes your up B much less of a commitment on stage. Still a good way to get out of combos, to use like kind of a third jump. Just a really good, you know, multi-purpose move, not just a straight recovery. We don't know, and I don't expect us to know for a good amount even when the game comes out, if the glitch from Smash 4 is in, where there's a glitch in Smash 4 when you are up being with Olimar and you try to cancel with an aerial, right? So let's say I try to forward air, and someone hits you right on the frame you cancel that up B with a forward air, and you get hit. What it does is there is no visual or audio cue for it. It looks like you just get hit like normal. But what it does is next time you aerial, no matter what, you can land on the ground, you can up B, you can smash. Next time you aerial, you go into free fall as if you just canceled your up B with an aerial. So it would actually be really annoying sometimes. You know, I've lost tournament sets because of it, where I would be fighting someone and they go and I'll try and cancel a B, they'll hit me, and then we'll be fighting, and then I'll like they'll knock me off stage, and I'll try to up air to like, you know, cycle my Pikmin or something, and it's like up air free fall. So I'm hoping that bug is gone. I don't even know if they knew about it, to be honest. Not a lot of people did, and even fewer people know about how it worked. So I'm hoping that's fixed. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's not, I'm going to be pushing really hard to like get it publicly known. So if there is a patch cycle, maybe they'll be able to patch it out. What'd you miss? About a minute and 53 worth of analysis, so about 40-ish minutes of me chatting it up. Just talking about Olimar, talking about changes. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. There's just a lot of information here with what's changed and what all that. Wait, patch what? No, because I mean they're doing DLC MG Dragon, so I anticipate there will be balance patches in some capacity. I mean, Smash 4 had them. It seems like a reasonable bet. Yeah, it's really annoying, Inmar. Sorry, Mr. Mar. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's not gonna be in the game right now until it happens to me again, and then I kind of just like die a little bit on the inside, but I think it'll be fine. It's never happened to you? Yeah, it's not easy to do. Oh, what am I asking to be patched? I'm not saying I want anything to be patched. I'm saying if the glitch from Brawl, where when you not Brawl, Smash 4, where when you canceled Olimar's up B with an aerial, and you got hit the same frame you tried to cancel it, it stored the free fall from the up B for the next time you aerial. No matter what you did, until you aerialed again, there was no way to cancel it without dying, of course, and there's no way to tell that you got it. You just have to know. I remember one time I did it, and I noticed I got it. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then I went and I, like, jumped on stage real quick and up-aired, and then I dropped down. I was like, whew, almost lost me that. But it pretty much meant you could just die almost randomly without ever knowing. So if that happens, and it's still in this game, I'm going to be pushing really hard to get it publicly known to hope that they will patch it in a future update. So this is just a little minor thing. The Pikmin, I don't know why I'm pointing with my finger. Pikmin right here, this blue one, it was caught here, and then it ran up and jumped over. I don't know if the purple will do the same thing too. I think that's kind of nice if it does that consistently, because they could get caught on Hydrant in Smash 4. So, if they're just gonna jump over things like that, that could be really good to not have to like go put yourself in danger, because a lot of the times against a Pac-Man, you would have to run over there and get your Pikmin yourself without whistling them back. It can be really obnoxious. And this is a nice change they made. You don't have to always put yourself in danger to go get your Pikmin. The AI might be a little bit more keen on coming back to you. Pikmin still carry items. We don't know. For those that aren't aware, there's a couple things about Pikmin carrying items. One, they can only. I don't know if this is the exact terminology to use for it or how they classify it, but this is kind of my own like understanding of it. Items have like a weight classification type of deal, where they can carry certain items, but they can't carry others. So they can carry like a Diddy Kong banana, or they can carry like a Link bomb, but they can't carry a metal blade. They can't carry a gyro. I don't think. I think they get stuck on gyro. So we don't know if that thing is still there, or if they can carry like any type of item that's on the ground. Also, we don't know if carrying an item gives you ownership of it. Because in Smash 4, if you brought a banana back to you, it was actually a little annoying. You know, you would throw a Pikmin would run back, be carrying the banana, and then it would rejoin your line and you'd get tripped. So it was really annoying. But there were some cool things you could do with it. You know, let's say a Diddy had a banana on the ledge, and you were on the ledge, you could drop down, throw a Pikmin, it would run back, carry the banana off the stage, and then it was gone. But right now, all we know is that they carry them. We don't know if it changes ownership or if it's the same as Smash 4. There's that new Luigi grab for anyone who missed it. It's like he shoots his plunger out of his poltergeist. So here I think he goes for a dash grab into an up throw, but I don't know the name of it, the crab thing, comes by and kills them both. Something that I will say is that I think this is the confirmation of a glitch. These quote sticks, I don't know what to call it, a glitch. In Smash 4, you can do it with down throw or up throw. But it's most usually done with up throw for the kill. So with Olimar's up throw, right? The Pikmin picks him up and he slams him on the ground. So what you could do in Smash 4 was, if you had a partner, it was a double strategy, and you hit somebody, let's say you're Peach, right? It's a Peach Olimar team, and I up throw, and when the Pikmin picks someone up, Peach comes in and fares them at the apex of the up throw, right? They would fly away like they got hit out of the throw. However, you cannot, in Smash 4 that is, you cannot stop a Pikmin throw once it has started. It will continue, no matter what. Whether Olimar's there, whether Olimar's in the animation or not. So what would happen is, you would knock it with a fair or another strong move. They would fly away, and then the up throw would continue in the air, and it would slam them down in the air, as if there was a ground there, and then they would fly away from there. So you could actually kill people like 70 with an up throw, by timing it right. And what I think this did, because he up throwed there, but the crab came through and hit before the up throw finished. And I think because there's a new up throw animation, that deconfirms that same like glitch thing from Smash 4, meaning you won't be able to do that in doubles anymore. Yeah, it's a lot to imagine. It's not always easy to explain, but I think that was a good indicator that you will not be able to do that in doubles anymore. The throw animation didn't get interrupted. It didn't look like, but it didn't like knock Luigi away and then finish from up there. Priority on aerials being buffed. Is there proof of this? So, I want to say Greward, however you pronounce his name. I want to say he's got some footage of something like that, but it hasn't been uploaded yet. From what I've read, your smashes are still the same. I think the example he was giving that he did was he's fighting a Fox. Fox nared, Olimar up smash it, clanked. Fox nared, he up aired, it beat it. Fox nared, I think he back aired, it beat it. I know he also said he beat like a Cloud Dare and a Diddy Nair with his aerials. So the general theory going on is that he might have traditional disjointed aerials, but his Pikmin smashes still remain projectile priority. And that kind of puts a little unhappiness in my heart on the Smash part, because I don't mind the projectile priority on smashes. I think that's a suitable balancing mechanism because, frankly, they're ridiculous moves. What I don't want is them being reflectable. I absolutely hate that. I think that's one of the stupidest things you can do. It creates a very degenerative playstyle versus Olimar. It's unfun. You know, why should I die at 20 because I let one of my neutral tools rip? You know, like you gave me these tools and now I get to die at 20 because of them. That's not fun at all. Yo, thank you for the host, Lock. How's it going, man? But so I hope they're not reflectable. I'm really hoping, 'cause it's just so aggravating to deal with. It's like, oh, you play Olimar, you like working hard? All right, now work twice as hard while having to not use your usual moves to fight someone. Another thing I really hope they changed is I don't want smashes to be gravitational pullable anymore. I think that was one of the stupidest things you could do as well. It made fighting Rosa even harder. Granted, I think we have a fine matchup versus Rosalina, but it was just stupid that she could just be like, alright, your Pikmin are gone. I hope side B is not pocketable, or if it is, it's not a kill move. If you pocket with Villager in Smash 4, your Pikmin now becomes a like kill move, so they could like down throw, purple pocket you at like 80 and you're dead. He said, sorry I had to play like that. Yeah, it's really annoying. No, gravitational pull is ridiculous. Like, I want, you know, I think Pikmin side B being reflectable, perfectly fine. Pikmin purple side B being gravitational pullable, kind of irks me, but I guess, right? It's still a really good projectile. Smashes have no business doing it. I don't think they have any business being reflectable either. Pocket, if you're going to pocket it, that's fine. I understand, it's a projectile. Don't make them a kill move. Let them either be the same as they are for us, where you throw it, it latches on, because that has a full set of effects with it. You know, in Smash 4, they cause what? I think it's like 3 frames of hit lag per tick. They do damage. That's fine. Maybe even buff up the damage, like put your multiplier on it. Don't make them objectively better purples that you get and that we don't, right? Like, I already don't like how Kirby gets, like, just purple kill moves. It's like blop, blop, blop. You know, they have the drawback of only being able to shoot 3 at a time with Kirby, but it's just weird. I'm hoping they change that stuff going forward. I don't have too much faith in it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Something you'll see coming up here is forward throw. And, forward throw looks a little nice. Alright, so here he goes for a pivot grab. Oh, I accidentally double tapped. So he goes for a pummel a couple times. Actually, let me see how much this pummel does. I'm assuming like 2-ish%. Ooh, looking even worse than that, to be honest. Alright, we're at 106.8. Yes, I will upload this entire, it'll probably be like, potentially 2 hours or longer. But I will upload my entire analysis of these videos and discussion on it onto my YouTube, no worries. Alright, so pummel's looking like it does 1.3%. Yeah, that's a nerf. That's definitely a nerf. I mean, even if it is fast and it looks fast, it's like, I mean, we were coming from 2% pummel on every color except white, which was 4%. Like, white did average throw damage. They didn't have a multiplier on their throws. But what they can make up for it, and it kind of benefited their extra grab range, because you could grab someone, get a pummel, possibly even 2 in, and then now it's like you're doing essentially the same damage or more as a blue throw. Yeah, you could potentially stem boost less faster. I mean, I'm not a fan of the change. It might work. It might end up being a fine pummel. It could be like Lucario pummel, where it's like pop, 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 really fast. But I guess I'm just bummed about losing white primarily. It's not a huge nerf compared to the 2%, because I mean 1% to 2 is not big. But that 4% with the white, it kind of rewarded you for grabbing with the white. It kind of added that extra element of management into it. And it was just really nice to get big damage. Like, you get a pummel, like 2 white pummels and then a back throw, and you're doing really good damage off that throw. So I'm not huge with that. What you're going to see here is he grabs with a blue, and he forward throws. And look where he is, right? He's in the middle of this right platform, or this right section. And they're not near the blast zone. And you'll see how far it goes. Like, he's kind of just into the magnifying glass area. But honestly, that's really good distance. For 110 with no rage. We don't know if rage is confirmed 100%. We know a lot of people are saying it's in the game in a lesser capacity, but this is a no rage 110 forward throw, and look at the distance that sent him. Bad DI? Potentially, yeah, but I mean that's what blue throw always did. It was always a fantastic DI mix-up because it's so fast. There's no animation, just boom, it just shoots you. So you kind of can threaten them up throw or forward throw, catch someone with blue forward throw with the ledge, they're potentially dead. So it's looking like it's possibly better than its Smash 4 Incarnate. In Brawl, you could kill with forward throw, back throw, and up throw. You can do it in Smash 4 too, back throw just a lot less often because of the angle it sends out, but you can hit DI mix-ups with it if you grab them at the ledge and they're in your backs to it. Forward throw, same thing. It might be a continuously solid kill option. It's nice to have the option though. We're not relying solely on forward throw or solely on up throw anymore. We still have the DI mix up, grab someone at the ledge, got him. We don't know if his throw or if his grab will grab people off the ledge anymore. I don't know enough about his throw. We haven't seen it. Probably gonna have to get the game to test it. So the way Olimar's grab works is, right, here's the ledge, right? You know, Olimar's right here. This is the ledge. If I grab, Pikmin will go to the ledge and stop. If I go walk all the way to the ledge and I grab, Pikmin goes poof, and then like stops its animation and cancels. But what you can do is when you're like right here, if you grabbed, Pikmin would go here and grab. If someone's hanging on the ledge and their model either poked through, like Mario, you would just rip him off the ledge. Like if he's just hanging there, his ledge hanging animation pokes up enough to where you could just grab him off the ledge. Other characters who didn't always have that, if they dropped down and they tried to ride the wall of the ledge, their model would poke through, or they would poke through the ledge, and you would grab them and yoke them up. We don't know if that's still a thing. I personally really hope it is, because I think it's amazing. But if we can, that's going to make that forward throw an even greater tool. Yoke someone off the ledge, they're surprised, a lot of forward throw rip, they're potentially dead. So I'm liking where his throws are going so far. There's not, you know, back throw still seems like a high damage throw for some positional advantage. It's usually what it's for. Forward throw is more of a DI mix-up kill throw. Up throw is your traditional kill throw, and down throw seems to be your combo throw. Also, I forgot to mention it earlier for those that missed it. Side B latched onto Luigi does still stop his green missile. Thoughts on Olimar's new ledge animation? What do you mean new ledge animation? Does he have like a new like ledge hang? Because I haven't noticed. Alright, let's go back, and we're going to watch a doubles match now. Ooh, they're starting to upload more stuff. Maybe if we're lucky, by the time we finish watching this doubles match, we might be able to, they might have uploaded potentially more drink water, potentially more Olimar footage. I haven't noticed it. Do you have any, like a distinct clip of it up close or anything? Or if you just want to describe it? Alright, let me find this clip. I think this is it. So this is a doubles match. So it's going to be a bit harder to get everything. It's, you know, the camera angle is a bit different. I would like to add, I think there has been an indirect nerf to Olimar in doubles. And that is, so when I F smash somebody's shield, it doesn't go through it anymore. It stops dead in their tracks, right? If you hit somebody, I believe it still goes through, no problem. But when you hit a shield, it stops. So that actually kind of hurts one of his good strengths in doubles, was that he could let these F smashes rip, and they would kind of go through one shield, lock them into shield, go through another one, hit someone else. And it was actually something I did with my partner a lot. He played Mario, so like he'd flood me, and I'd let an F smash rip through both of them when I'm moving towards them, and then do something else. So that does hurt some of his pressure on that. I think he might still potentially be fine in doubles. That's just a bit of a nerf in some cases, which I'm a bit bummed out. Kind of just side being out. So that was the up there animation a bit more clearly. You can see it super clearly if you watch the little 30-second video they have on the website. It's pretty much all the Pikmin go in, they like throw them up and then they jump into you. But you'll see that there's no combos off of it from the looks of it. Like you just can't reach it fast enough. That was another 2 Pikmin grab. Actually, that looked like a dash grab. Maybe we can get a good idea of how that dash grab looks. At 56 in the Luigi video, he grabs the ledge and he holds only with one hand. Oh, okay, okay. I would assume that it'd help him. It's hard to say. I don't really have an opinion on it much, but we don't know if Olimar's hitbox or hurtbox is still the same as the one in Smash 4. It was kind of like one uniform egg. He was the only character like that, to my knowledge. Every other character had multiple hurtboxes, kind of making them up, but he was just like one singular hurtbox, which I thought was really nice. So I'm hoping it's like that still. Yeah, Olimar's been hitting the gym. It's all those red Pikmin smoothies he's drinking. Okay, so that was interesting. The dash grab did not give him a ton of distance. Oh, God, but that looks like there might be a little dead zone there. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. So pay attention right around here. We're gonna put on half speed. It looks like with the way the Pikmin go, there might be a dead zone on dash grab. I'm just praying there isn't. He stops though. Why is it? Oh, I don't know why it was not stopping. But yeah, dash grab looked like it stopped pretty on the tracks. It didn't look like it had a ton of distance, but that also actually what I talked about prior in the last match about how with dash grab, pivot grab, and standing grab, they have the different distances between Olimar and the Pikmin, which could influence follow-ups. He looks really close to that blue Pikmin, like closer than normal, which makes me wonder if maybe they do still have that difference, and you might still be able to actually, that might still influence your follow-ups in some cases, because that blue's really close to him. So that's something we're going to have to keep in mind and potentially test when the game drops as well, because that does affect follow-ups. That's a good example of the jab, jab, grab. Let's look at what was the range on those Pikmin too. You see that red Pikmin? That's really far away. Is that like a soft confirmation for Pibble range? Wait, I'm going forward. I want to go back. My bad. That is some distance. That feels like a soft confirmation for what his Pibble range might be in this game. While it's not the first Pikmin in his line, it doesn't jump in there for the second Pikmin. So that means it might be not terribly difficult to like you might not whiff as much by like having a Pikmin a little bit far away, which I think is nice. But also getting this jab jab grab really cool. I think he up those again here too. Yeah. Wait, no, that was a down throw. So that was down throw. They changed the animation, I think. But you see how far he went? Like he's He gets grabbed. He's up 47%. And this, and I think with a red in front. Yeah. No, this was a blue in front. My bad. That would probably explain why he went so far. But he DIs. He gets down thrown. This looks to be the old up throw animation because they kind of like pick you up and then turn you around and drop you down. And then he just goes far. So I'm thinking with a red you might be able to follow up, but I don't think with a blue you definitely won't be able to. And I'm pretty sure on Robin in Smash 4 you would have been able to follow up off a blue down throw. Even with just a fair. But you might just have to opt for like a down throw, jump side B or something like that, and just attack on some extra percent. Excuse me. If you have a purple, you might be able to tech chase them off the one purple side B. So who knows? Land that lagless nair. There's a lot going on here, so it's like there's not as much that you can really like point out. I'm gonna mute this video because there's just a bunch of background noise. Can we talk about that? Did you see the knockback on that purple side B at 90? Alright, Robin is right here, right? Went from right here, which looks to be about like right here, all the way over here. That's got some beefy knockback. Yeah, there is no multiplier because it's in doubles. That is some beefy knockback on purple side B. I can dig it. Could you imagine if that was a kill move? like a hard, good, like a good kill move. That's crazy. There's the dash grab again, and now he's going for a down throw again. This time it has a red, but he's at 95. It didn't look like you could follow up off that. Like Robin's already jumping out of there by the time he gets to it. That might deconfirm high percent down throw kill confirms. Although we may not need them if we have other hard hitting smashes. His back air seemingly hits harder than it did in Brawl. Or in Smash 4. And apparently his up air hits hard as hell too, so we might not need it. But it is a bit, yeah, he went for the back air there as you saw. Looked like a weird pivot grab. Alright. So he's in the air now. He canceled an up B. Or he canceled an air. He rolls, and then I think he up smashes, and then I think he goes for a pivot grab in a moment. Did I miss it? No, I think I might have missed it. Maybe it was just an up smash I missed. Olimar looking so beefy, he really is, dude. I gotta go back a little bit more. I think it was just a roll into an up smash. Oh, another thing about up smash though is they are saying that the back hitbox of it is, I guess, even worse than it was in Smash 4. Like, it's not really there. But I think that's an adequate trade-off for the speed. Hit him with a sour spot up smash there. I believe that was a purple. Alright, that was a purple back air. So we're in doubles, so there's no singles multiplier. Let me see if it was a short hop. No, it wasn't. Alright, it was just a falling back air. Does it just me or did back air look weaker there than it did in Smash 4? It actually did more damage though. Like, he's at 119.6 and now he's at 137.7. 119.6. That's what, 18 damage? Stage is huge. You think it might be that? I mean, he definitely does go far. So I guess it still is pretty beefy. From the looks of it, though, that's about a 3% damage increase on Purple Bear compared to Smash 4. Smash 4 Purple Bear does 15%. And it could do even more in singles. That's really good. Could you imagine Purple Bear clopping people for 20? I like it, I like it. Can you imagine killing people with purple side B off stage? I mean, you can do that in Smash 4 now. It's just way harder to, like, actually hit. You usually have to hit them when they're in the magnifying glass. But I wonder if that made stage spikes even more deadly. Because, I mean, they're already really good. Like, run off, throw purple side B into the stage, and kind of, like, catch them on their way down or on their way up. I don't think we have any footage of up air yet. Which is kind of a bummer. But... you know, it's definitely back here still looking like a pretty good move. I guess it is just how big the stage is, because he does go from this side of Elden Bridge to this side of Elden Bridge. Dude, Nair having no landing leg is so good. Something I do want to point out about Nair. From what we've been told, it seems like there are no follow-ups off landing Nair. At least no up tilt. They were not able to get that, which is surprising for how little lag the move has. But also, they don't think you'll be able to follow up with a smash either. I don't know exactly. We also don't know how rising Nair will work, because you could do aerial Nairs into any other aerial in Smash 4, so it's a little weird to say about that. Brawl up air. Brawl up air is pretty good, but I really like Smash 4 up air. It's equally good at juggling. It hits like a truck. It was just really nice. It's just like catch someone poking. You poke through the ledge with it, dude. When they're up trying to punish you on the ledge, kill them at like 130, 120. Alright. Nair. How much does that do? That looks super weak. %13.4%. For a purple up smash. That seems really low. It might be stale, but that seems really weak. One second. I'm gonna pull up damage values real quick for Olimar. How's Olimar's Final Smash? Looking for Final Smash singles. Worst part is it's not even good for that. It's like you get it, can't pluck Pikmin. You use it, now you're in free fall until you get back. Pikmin aren't even with you. It's like, damn, dude. They really screwed him over. That is a... oh, wait. Is that... that's got to be Sour Spot. That's got to be Sour Spot up smash. Because it's either got to be mad stale, which I don't think it is, because I don't think he's been hitting that many up smashes, or it's got to be super weak or a Sour Spot. Because right now I'm looking at purple up smash. Sweet Spot purple up smash does 18%. One Sour Spot does 15, the other one does 14. I believe the first Sour Spot is the hit at the top, but it might have been the side hit. If it's the side hit, that would potentially make sense. Nerf the raw damage. I feel like if that was the case, it wouldn't be so safe on shield, but maybe that is the speed. I don't know. I would understand if it wasn't a purple, but that's like a 5% damage drop, which is weird considering almost everything else hits harder. Oh, that was that though. That was a up throw or up smash to up air, right? Oh, never mind. That was the up smash up air. Oh my god. Oh, that's getting me giddy. I feel that is so nice. Let's watch that back again. Real time, baby. Real time. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, you gotta get another one. Oh my gosh. Oh, who needs down throw up smash anymore, baby? Catch you with one of those? Woo-wee. So good, so good. Oh no, Olimar about to get clopped up. Oh, I thought Olimar was about to get clopped up again. Back throw. There's an air dodge. I have been told that if Olimar air dodges off stage, he cannot be back to the ledge on the stages that it was tested on. So we're safe, boys. Feel free to air dodge it up. It looked briefly like so there's something you can do in Smash 4. So in Smash 4, when you're carrying Pikmin, right? Like you have like 3 Pikmin in your line. If you dip down close enough to the ground or a platform, you can actually drop your Pikmin off and then fly away. And you'll drop them off out of your line and they'll follow you, but you're flying as if you have no Pikmin. You're granted, you usually don't have that much fuel if you already had that many Pikmin, but it does give you a little bit of extra distance. And right here, it looks like he starts to drop them off. So that could still be a thing too. It wasn't very useful. It was very niche, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. All right, let's see if there's any updated videos. I doubt there is. Yeah. Alright. So I think that was a lot of information to take in there. You know, we got some good footage of the grab, the up smash. Overall, I think Olimar's in a really good spot. I'm super pumped to see how he's going to be. I got a lot of stuff I want to test. I want to test desyncs. I want to know how whistle works. I want to know if double hit down smash is still in. We don't know that. Excuse me. I want to know how Pikmin interact with reflectors and all of that other nonsense. But overall, he looks like he's in a really good spot. I think they did him really well. They didn't like I don't see any nerfs per se. Like there are some, but it's more like instead of like a downgrade, it's more of like a side grade where it's like, all right, you know, your up throw, your down throw is not a great combo tool anymore, but now up smash is ridiculous. So it's like trade-offs to make him not ridiculous. I think he can still be very relevant and potent in the metagame. I doubt he'll get super bodied by anything like that, but you know, it's super hard to commit to that type of thing. But he was perfectly capable in Smash 4. And he was capable in that game with some of the stupid nonsense they had. I am more than confident that he will be able to work in this game very well. So overall, I'm looking forward to it. I will be, as more footage comes out, if it does or anything like that, I will be probably commenting on it on my Twitter or the Olimar Discord, just to get my thoughts on things if I see anything new. So that's always those are great places to just stay up to date with my thoughts on him. When the game comes out, I'm going to be like hard labbing him. I'm going to be playing a lot. I'm going to be figuring out a lot of stuff. I'm going to be very vocal with what I figure out, to the best of my ability, of course. Probably going to be making a lot of different content on it, on how to do certain things. I'm going to be streaming a lot when I'm home, that is. I don't know how often I'll be home, because I might be traveling for tournaments or other things, but I will be trying to stream it a lot. So there's going to be a lot of just like raw information coming at you guys.